This is the Dyson V15 Connect. The internal code is the SV47. It has at the end of it one of the attachments. Get that off. And it is quite nasty in there. So we have a generic replacement. Get them from Dyson or just get the generic replacement. That's what this is. It goes for the V12 and the V15. Might go for other ones, I can't verify that. Get this out and you can tell how much better it looks than the old one. You can take this out and clean it. You're never gonna get it back to factory though. Fortunately, you don't need any tools for this. Push this up so it will be locked right there. And you pull it like that and it comes out. Just like that. This would be a great opportunity to clean all the hair and nastiness that's in there. Take note of which way this is going to go. See, the pin is set that way. What you can do is the way that you took it off, go ahead and set that. So if you're oriented this way, you know for a fact it's just gonna go back in that way. Get that off. Go ahead and clean out all of the nastiness that you very likely have in here. You can use a pick, a screwdriver if you have one, a knife, be safe with any of that stuff, and do the same on this side. Whatever you use, be careful not to cut yourself. If you're using a blade, you can put it through one of these holes and then push it away from yourself. I am not responsible if you hurt yourself because I'm not there with you instructing you how to do this. I'm just suggesting and showing how I do it. There we go. That is about as clean as we're going to get it. There's all that hair. Don't try to take this side off. You will break it. This side is a little bit more delicate. Got everything off of there. I'm going to use a Clorox wipe. You can use what you want. You can use, well, nothing and not do this if you don't want to, or you can use Clorox or whatever you have, or just use a little bit of water on a paper towel or just an old rag and then just toss it when you're done. What I would not recommend doing is doing this with any sort of rag that you're going to use with any food, any wiping of dishes, anything like that. Either throw away what you're using, or if you're going to use something reusable, then after you wash it, do not put it on anything to do with food because that's nasty. If you're doing this, make sure to get whatever you're using around here, which is why I opted for this because this Clorox wipe is pretty thin. It's a little bit thinner than any sort of fabric that you might find, at least anything that I've got. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Get it as clean as you can. And then when you are done, either let it air dry or wipe it down with a paper towel that is just completely dry. You're not gonna get it perfect. You're not gonna get everything over here. Just get the chunks, get everything that you can. Try not to push your finger too far in here. You do not want to break this. Once that is clean, wipe out the dust on this one. This one is a little bit easier because you can really get in there. We'll dispose of this later. Go ahead and get that on. It really can't go the other way. It just won't work. Get it on that way. Rubber piece right there. So when you get it on, it's a little bit hard to pull off, but it's not too bad. Pull this slightly out. Push this down and in like that. Then you rotate it. Make sure you have it set like that. So this tooth looking piece, it's about with that. Push it in and then lock it into place. There you go. You got a brand new one. You can clean this. I've done this once or twice and it never goes back to factory. It's just worn and it's time to throw that one away. Whether you have a Dyson replacement or you have a generic one, anything is going to be better than a 1.5 year old Dyson one. And make sure to clean up your mess. I hope this helped somebody. And if it did, please consider subscribing. Let me know if you have any problems. Hopefully you don't. Have a good day cleaning. Hopefully your own mess and nobody else's. It's not fun to clean after other people. Have a good day. Bye.